I know some of the guys that have gone down as bullies, and in my knowledge of them, the terminology fits. The terminology fits. And I'm not surprised to see that that has happened, but I don't respond to it in a spirit of judgmentalism, because I recognize that the temptations are there for all of us if we're going to exercise leadership.
As we're sitting here today, I got news yesterday about another pastor, a friend who is been asked to step back from ministry because he has been found to be abusive with staff. This seems to be a recurring issue, and I'm wondering, has it always been there and we're just now acknowledging it, or is there something going on among pastors right now?
Well, you know, we have to be really careful about this, don't we? Because there's no doubt that, and this is true in education, it's true in politics, it's true in pastoral ministry, that this whole thing about, you know, I'm not living in a safe space anymore. That for me to be safe means nobody countermands anything I say. Nobody says that I'm supposed to do something. Nobody calls me to account for this kind of thing. I mean, this sort of, the invasion of that mentality is destroying situations where folks are unprepared to accept that any form of forceful leadership can be forceful leadership. So I want to say that on the one side. The same thing with the whole Me Too movement with women. And again, I want to be careful because I don't want to be misunderstood on it. I'm not disavowing the reality of those things, but I'm saying that on the back of that, there's been a ton of stuff has been hijacked that's made it possible for people to lay claims and do all kinds of things. Yeah, I think part of it is that this notion of, you know, if you are a leader at all, you're supposed to be unprepared to really call the shots or whatever, and you can't lead if you want only to make people happy all the time. If you want to make people happy, or if you want to be liked, and I always say to young guys, do you want to be liked or do you want to lead them? Because if you lead them, they will inevitably won't be liked. I mean, it's true with your children. They all get in the car. One says he's going to Burger King. One says they're going to McDonald's. One says he's going to, you know, some other place. And I got news for you. We're going to Bob Evans. Oh, nobody likes it. All three in the back. Why are you in control? I'm your dad. I'm your father. You heard about that? Fathers. This is what they do. They make decisions. This is where we're going on vacation. You're going to love it. Why? Because I said so. All right? Now, somewhere in the midst of that, there's, of course, dreadful heavy-handedness and dreadful, horrible things. And so, yeah, I know some of the guys that have gone down as bullies. And in my knowledge of them, the terminology fits. The terminology fits. And I'm not surprised to see that that has happened, but I don't respond to it in a spirit of judgmentalism, because I recognize that the temptations are there for all of us if we're going to exercise leadership. And we need people going, hey. And we have to be prepared to take that hey. I had a guy who will remain nameless, and I said, what was it like being on his team? The guy said to me, he said, after I'd been there for a month and a half, I got the best insight into what Hitler must have been like. That's what he said. That's what he said. And the language that the pastor used, and the things he said about the other people and everything, were not even remotely close to godliness. You know, they're just not. And so we want to guard our hearts against that. I do. I want to lead with enthusiasm. I want to lead with gladness. But I want people to know that I really do care about timekeeping. And now if you tell people, say, no, we start at 9 o'clock, and you roll in at 9:10. Well, if you do that and you're playing for Manchester United, it'll probably cost you about £10,000 for showing up 10 minutes late. So you're going to make a... So what is that guy? Is he a bully? No, he's a really good manager. He says it matters to the team that everybody's there. You matter. Matters that you're there. But if you do that now, someone says, no, that's called bullying. I don't think it is. So if people are going down for that kind of thing, then I sympathize with them. But if people are going down for the other kind of thing, then they should probably never have been there in the first place.